Hey everyone, I'm Els and welcome back to my booktube channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking about a long list of books that I bought from some charity shops the other day. I bought 20 books and they all added up to £31, so I think that's incredible. Does mean no takeaways this week, but that's okay because books are worth it. Even though my bookshelf is full, I have no space for these. And it's fine. I'll start with these ones quickly because I feel like people will probably care about them the least because they're less bookishy books, they're more stuff books. Anyway, this is a book called Brecht on Theatre, which is just going over Brecht's stuff because I do drama and it's always relevant to have something Brecht related. This is a book with two different plays in it and they both have quite psychological concepts and I thought, oh, they sound quite interesting. This is Euripides, the Trojan Woman and Other Plays because you gotta love a bit of Greek tragedy every now and again. At least I do because I'm odd. This is a more modern play about a mother and a daughter, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. And I thought it was quite cool and it sounded nice. This play is called Gone to Earth and I think it sounds really interesting. It's set in the countryside and has lots of different themes. And this one has the funniest title. It's called The Honest Whore, Parts 1 and 2, but it actually seems like a really interesting play. That follows the life of both a princess and a, in literal words, whore. So yeah, I mean it sounded interesting to me at least, and those are the 6 playtext books that I got. Now onto the second pile that I think people will care about the least because I'm just a bit too nerdy. These are the classic books that I got. This one's called Old Wives' Tale and it's a story about 2 sisters when they're older recounting the way that they spent their 2 lives in different ways. And I think it was sweet, and I love stories about sisters because I love my sister because she's amazing. And this is a book by Thomas Hardy because I thought I should read a book by Thomas Hardy because I've only ever studied his poetry. I need to know what his literature is about. And this one is about a girl called Ethelberta and she sort of disguises her origins as a butler's daughter and launches a successful career as a poet and storyteller. So I think that sounds really cool, to be honest, and a great introduction to his books. And then this one I've got is Breakfast at Tiffany's. I just thought it would be nice to own a Penguin's modern classic, and this one will be fun because we love Manic Pixie Dream Girl. We do. Especially because I find them relatable, which is probably a bit messed up. And last one on here is Jamaica Inn by Daphne du Maurier, which is sort of mystery gothic vibe, fairly similar to the other book that I have previously read by Daphne du Maurier, which is Rebecca. That's what it was called. It's a very famous book. How can I forget? But yeah, should be fun. And those are the classic books. Now onto some sci-fi books. This one's called The Choice, where people voted in someone who sort of became a dictator, an extreme version, and you can't really do anything anymore. You have like no choices or freedoms in anything. So I thought that might be interesting because, let's be honest, the cover looks like Handmaid's Tale. And I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but I'm going to anyway. And I don't know, I might be proved right, might be proved wrong. Just every now and again, gotta love reading a dystopian book. And then this book is called Too Like the Lightning, And it's a world where like kingdoms don't really exist. The world's split up into 7 factions, and it'll be like, it's a fun future sci-fi. And I need to read more sci-fi. This book isn't this cool, this cover, it's so pretty. It's called Macabre. Title is very much vibes. And yeah, it's it doesn't say in the blurb exactly what it's about, but it's a terrifying blend of modern, urban paranoia, nightmarish visions, and supernatural dark fantasy. I just think it's very me, this kind of thing. This is a description. I don't actually know what it's about. The blurb doesn't actually really say anything, but I'm excited to find out. And last one in this section is called Vermin. And I just love it. It's so funny. It's like a funny vintage book. But yeah, it's I think it's a type of genetic mutation kind of story. A story about 2 brothers in it as well. Should be interesting to read anyway. And then, ooh, I got 2 fantasy ones. This one's the first one in the story. In a series, it's called Green Rider, and it's about someone who has to deliver a message and also different complicated things ensue. And this one, look, it's got a pretty castle on it. It's just your general high fantasy. Oh yes, yeah. This guy's world's being predetermined by some ritual and dark stuff, and it just should be fun. It's just my kind of vibe. And this is my last group of books, which is just randomly chosen. This is a sequel to a book that I got in a charity shop about 2 years ago. And I thought, yeah, let's read it. Sometimes you just want a casual read about some people falling in love in a bookshop, which is very cute in my mind. No, let's leave the funny one to last. This one is called The Name of the Rose, and it's a mystery, but it's set in a medieval castle, as in like medieval times, and I think that'll be quite fun. That matches the atmosphere. I don't know, I might read it in the castle ruins. That might be quite fun, because there is a castle ruins near to my university just before you get to the seafront. Then I've got Twilight, because I've never actually read Twilight. I read like the first 2 chapters of the second book at one point and I really enjoyed it. I think I was about 13, 12 at the time. But I haven't actually properly read it because I was still going through my I'm not like other people phase. I'm weird. Mind you, this probably would have suited me for that, but because it was popular, that's why I didn't. But I should have, because sometimes popular things are good because people enjoy it. Anyway, last one. This one's really funny, and I got it just for the title. It's called Vampirates. And it's about a bunch of pirate vampires. And I think that will be amazing. If that doesn't sum me up as a person, the fact that I choose to buy stuff like this, I don't know what will. Anyways, those are my millions of books in my book haul earlier this week. I hope you enjoyed this video to some extent, and I'll hopefully see you again soon for another video. Bye!